You know someone right now who is drowning, overwhelmed, exhausted, one bad day away from completely falling apart. And if you ask them, hey, do you need help? They'd look you straight in the eyes and say, no, I'm fine. F-I-N-E. Two letters that hide more than most of us realize. The single most psychologically complex lie ever told. Here's the thing. This isn't stubbornness. It's not pride. It's not even strength. It's a trauma response. And if you don't understand it, it quietly destroys people. Think about it for a second. Picture this. You're a toddler. You fall. You cry. Someone picks you up. That's normal. That's healthy. That's literally how humans are wired. Fast forward 20 years. Stress, burnout, constant pressure. And your first instinct is close every door, swallow every problem, tell everyone you're good. What happened in between? Something taught you that needing help was dangerous. Here's the first thing you need to know. Psychologists call it hyper-independence. On the surface, it looks amazing. Self-sufficient, capable, reliable. The person everyone counts on. Society loves them for it. But here's the twist. Hyper-independence isn't a personality trait. It's a survival mechanism, stuck in on. Often, it forms in childhood, when asking for help didn't work, was rejected or punished. So the brain adapted. Fine. I'll handle everything myself. Forever. Efficient? Yes. Healthy? Absolutely not. Because the people who refuse help the hardest, they're often the most generous in the room. They'll give time, energy, love to everyone. But the second someone tries to return the favor, no, I'm good. Don't worry about me. And that's no coincidence. It's a pattern, and it runs deep. Refusing help isn't strength. It's about control. Early trauma or chaos teaches the brain control equals safety. Accepting help, that's surrendering control, even a tiny bit, and the brain reacts like it's a threat. Not mild discomfort, not awkwardness. We're talking cortisol spikes, racing heartbeat, fight or flight over accepting a favor. It's called the vulnerability threat response. Your nervous system literally treats vulnerability as danger. When someone offers help, the brain doesn't hear, I care about you. It hears, you're weak, you're exposed, you're at risk. And here's the part most people miss. Chronic self-sufficiency is a health risk. People who consistently refuse support, emotional, social, physical, show higher rates of stress, anxiety, depression, even faster aging. Humans aren't meant for isolation by choice. We're wired for interdependence. And here's where culture comes in. Western society, hustle culture, has turned this trauma response into a badge of honor. Self-made, independent, doesn't need validation. We literally sell psychological dysregulation as aspiration. Here's what that looks like in real life. The parent handling every crisis without ever admitting it's hard. The friend showing up at 2 a.m. for everyone else, but hasn't cried in years. The high achiever who's perfect on paper, falling apart inside. And when asked, are you okay? They say, yeah, just tired. Everything's silently falling apart, and nobody knows. And it doesn't just hurt them. It affects everyone around them. Partners feel shut out. Kids grow up thinking needing help is shameful. Friends feel useless, helpless, or not trusted. Hyper-independence doesn't protect. It walls people out. Here's the heartbreaking part. Somewhere along the way, this person decided their needs were too much, too risky, too costly. So they made themselves smaller, compressed their needs, presented the world with, I'm low maintenance, I don't need anything. Humans didn't evolve by being perfectly self-sufficient. We survived through cooperation, community, radical vulnerability. And somewhere along the way, we decided to call that weakness. Here's what I want you to take from this. If you never ask for help, you're not broken. You built a system that kept you safe, and it worked. But survival strategies can become prison cells, and the same walls that protected you are now keeping good things out. Next time someone offers help, and your instinct says, no, I'm fine, try something terrifying. Try, yeah, actually, that would help. It will feel wrong, uncomfortable, weak. It is none of those things. It's human. It's courageous. It's biologically, psychologically, the most natural thing you can do. The next time someone says needing people is weakness, remind them, The foundation of human civilization was built on asking for help. We just decided to be embarrassed about it. And if you take one thing from this, it's that strength doesn't mean never asking. Strength is having the courage to be seen, even when it's scary.